how you lay down your marker if you want to be respected in the footballing world. I mean, a couple of days ago, I did indicate that for Ghana to be taken seriously, for Ghana to be seen as a footballing nation, we shouldn't go to Central African Republic and then go beat them 1-0, 2-0. We go to Central African Republic and then we beat them by 5 goals to 0 or 6 goals to 0. And that's exactly what they've been able to do. You know, it's not only even about the scoreline, right? But it's about the totality of play. I mean, we dominated. Ghana dominated every single facet of the game. I mean, attacking wise, defensive, and, you know, fantastic performance from the Black Stars. And for once in a very, very long time, I am very happy with the output of the boys and the technical bench. I mean, the substitutions were spot on. The first 11 was spot on. I mean, the instructions were clear. There's clarity in thought. There's clarity in the instructions to the players and what they had to do to get a massive scoreline. And a massive scoreline did they get. And I am very, very happy for Mohammed Kudus, you know, because he has been critiqued for a long time because he doesn't bring the performances that he has shown for Tottenham and then last season for West Ham to the Black Stars, because he's the most aesthetically pleasing footballer in the current Black Stars. And for him to be playing well and be scoring goals is something that's going to inure to the benefits, not only for himself, but to the country as a whole. So now, our one foot is in America. That is not in doubt. You understand? I mean, we now have to put a gloss on the performances that we have had so far by beating Comoros handsomely at Accra Sports Stadium, because it will all come to naught if you are not able to defeat Comoros handsomely at Accra Sports Stadium, what we have already done. You know, because by beating Central African Republic by 5 goals to 0, we have sent a clear message to the group that the final game, the penultimate game against Comoros, we are not going to be found wanting. We are not going to play. We are not going to, you know, take it lightly at all, because we are going to go out there and then beat Comoros handsomely, massively. And one thing that is certain is the fact that we have beaten Central African Republic by 5 goals to 0 is going to ginger, it's going to motivate every single football enthusiast, every single Ghanaian to go fill the Accra Sports Stadium, the 45,000 seater capacity stadium on Sunday, because that is going to be the final match in our qualification. That's going to be the final match that we are going to play in the year 2025. And if you want to enjoy the Black Stars, this is the day, this is the moment for you to go out there and then enjoy the performances of the stars that you see on TV, of the stars that you see in the English Premier League, in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, and the Italian Serie A. Because apart from the match that's going to be played on Sunday against Comoros, we are not going to have an international friendly or international any competitive match again this year, because we are not going to the AFCON. Because remember, we did not qualify. So this is going to be the match for us, every single Ghanaian, to go out there and support the Black Stars massively, because we are beating Comoros. No matter what they do, we are beating them at Accra Sports Stadium. You know, so that is what we have to be doing. I mean, for Ghana and for the Black Stars to be taken seriously, because a couple of years ago, anytime any countries come to play against the Black Stars, they know that it's going to be a tough match, it's going to be a difficult match. But we did lose that mojo. We had lost that mojo, you know, because we've not been playing well to the extent that we go to the AFCON and then we get booted out in the first round. Sometimes we don't even qualify at all. You know, so that fear factor has been lost. But for us to go to the Central African and then beat them by 5 goals to 0, Comoros come to Accra, we beat them by 6-7 goals to 0, and then we go to the World Cup and then get to the quarters or the semis. You know, that fear is going to come back. So now I think that the preparation should be focused, should be geared towards the Mundial itself, the World Cup 2026 in Canada, USA, and Mexico, because we are already there. There's absolutely nothing that's going to change it unless something cataclysmic, unless something, I mean, the size of a tsunami happens. You understand? I doubt it's going to happen. So Ghanaians, those who are, you know, thinking about whether they should get their visas or their passports ready, I can assure you, get your visas and your passports ready, because we are going to the US, Canada, and Mexico 2026. I'll see you again after we beat Comoros handsomely.